Hey folks, welcome back to another video. In the last one I did on the F-150, I talked about changing the cabin filter on it, and that I was also going to do it on my wife's 2016 Mustang. So that's what we're here to do today. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for any extra noise you may hear. Obviously I'm doing this outside. There is a little bit of a breeze blowing, which thank God. It's 90-something degrees here in Georgia with typical humidity. So we want to try to make sure that, enjoy the breeze while we can. So also if you hear any kids or whatnot, it is what it is right now outside. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get into how to do this. I will also tell you this, it's very similar to what we did on the F-150, right? So it's not that much different, but we'll go ahead and get it going. And this time I was smart. I actually cleaned up the glove box before I started doing this. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, I guess, right? So with that, let's go ahead and jump in and see what this is going to take. That seat's hot. Black leather is hot. Okay, so we're going to open the glove box just like we did on the F-150. We have that lever that's here just like we did on the F-150. So same process. It's got the same kind of hole on it. So you've got to push up and pull out on it. And then push this in like so, and we drop and find more crap. Okay, so now we'll be able to access the filter. And kiddos are home. So I'm going to go say hi to him before we finish this up. Okay, so this seat is still very hot. If you look up under here, right here is where the filter is. This right here. I'm trying to keep my arms out of the way, but it's right here. And there's a single screw back here that I actually said you can just pull this out of the way and it might work better. There we go. So there's a single screw right here that is a Torx. It's a T20 Torx, or so it's been said. So I'm going to try to get in here with the screwdriver because they said it's better to go through, raise it up and come it that way. We'll see. So, got this Torx driver. Hold on a second. I got to put some on the seat. Don't worry, that black is burning my butt. Okay, see if that helps any. So what I'm going to try to do, let's see if you can see up in there at all. I don't know which is the easiest way to do this. Anyway, try to reach in here like this, I guess. There we go. So I can confirm it is indeed a T20. Okay. Go ahead and yeah, so there's the screw that comes out. What I want to do now is get y'all more closely in here to see this. Okay, so this is that lid that pops down just like it did in the F-150, and it's supposed to just slide out. See, it's got the same tabs on it, just doesn't have the little clip. So we're going to move that down out of the way. Reach in here. Try to... Ooh, look at all that dust falling out of there. Okay, now move y'all back a little bit so I can finish pulling this out. This is the filter. It's quite nasty. So we're going to go get the new one out. So here's my new one, the Enviro Shield cabin air filter from Napa. This is supposed to have all the fancy microbial stuff in it. A big box about nothing. Okay, so if we compare the two, if you can tell it up here where it's better, out here, night and day difference. So we're gonna go ahead and get the new one put here in a second. I'm gonna go show my wife the difference. Okay, so we're gonna put these back in the car. So one thing I want to note is how this came out. So as you can tell, hopefully by the curve on this, that I pulled it out like this. So this was the top and that was the bottom. So I want to match that up. And so it goes, I said that. Now on this side of the old one, you'll notice it's got the Ford logo and it's got an arrow pointing down. So the arrow flows through here. So if I look at the new one, you'll see it's got similar markings, but the airflow here says it's going that way. So what I want to do is to match what the other one had, is I want to put it in like this, right? So this, the air flows through here and then out the bottom, which makes sense because it'd be coming in from the top cowl area in. So first thing I'm gonna do is the original one had this tab on it too, but it's folded up. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fold that a little bit. Maybe we're driving by to get that close to the way it's going to go in. And same on that side, it's folded up a little bit. So now we're going to try to put this in. So I got to figure out where to put the camera here, or I can get in and you can see what's going on as much as possible. Let's see how this works. And down and over. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so again, right. So come up from the bottom. Get my hat off. Move this out of the way. Come up from the bottom. Ooh, that edge of that car is hot. Here, and then try to get that up in there. Let's see if I can come at it. Whew, if my head gets in the way, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Just pushing that up into, camera fall, sorry about that, guys. So I don't know if y'all can see that going up in there. I'll push that up the rest of the way into that slot, and again try not to knock y'all over. Whoops. There we go. I'm gonna have to move my other camera out of the way for a second. Okay. It's always fun when you're by yourself trying to shoot these videos. Okay. There we go. So we got her back up in there. There we go. So next is to put this thing back in. You know, I think although the truck had more to it to take apart, I think this one is harder to do than the one on the F-150, to be honest with you. Okay, so got the cover in. And the screw's hot too. And I don't know if you can see up in there, we got the cover back on, right up there. And so now I can do this. Get the tripod back out here so I can hold it up where y'all can see things. Now I'm going to put the screw I got that started. Oops. I can reach up under here. Sorry about knocking the camera around. Bring y'all back just a little bit so I can. Oh, there you go. There we go. Damn it. This is the fun. Okay, anyway. Okay, got the screw in. Again, no point in torquing the living daylights out of it. Try to put this back up in here where it was. And yes, there's this little door for doing that thing, but it's really not working very well. Okie doke. Whew. This would be a lot easier with a camera person. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay, now we got to reverse back with the glove box. So we've got this arm we've got to make sure we get reconnected and get these rubber pieces back in. So we're going to come up, make sure that slides in, push in on the sides of the glove box so you can see that's now in place. You take this, again, big hole, little part down the bottom, put this in at the big side, push it down, close that. There we go. There you have it. We have now changed the cabin filter on the 2016 Mustang. I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out because I can't really see what I'm shooting while I'm shooting it, and I'm one man person. Anyway, so hopefully you found this informative and helpful. Till she took this car in to get an oil change earlier this past week, I had no idea that cars had an air filter inside for the cabin. Knew about the one for the engine, but not inside. So maybe I'm not the only one. Lord, I hope not. But if I am, I'm sorry for wasting your time. If I'm not and you found this video useful, yay, thank you. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Again, not part of the 67 Mustang, but it is a Mustang. Very nice one, I might add. So, you know, I'm trying to filter in some other things while I'm working on some other parts of the 67 Mustang. So again, if you liked it, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, give a thumbs down. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're now over 60 subscribers, which I know in the grand scheme of YouTube, that's a lot. To me, that's a lot. It means at least 60 people find what I'm doing interesting. So share it with your friends. We'd like to get up there to over 100 subscribers to start with. Start small. You know, kind of how do you eat an elephant, one piece at a time. For those I mentioned in here, I use a T20 Torx, and you may not know what a Torx is. So this is a Torx driver. It's a star head as opposed to a Phillips head or a flat blade or hex end bolt or something. So I picked these up today from Harbor Freight since I've got a store near me. But again, that's what I use to get that out. So I said a T20, so you will need that. With that, folks, again, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks.